Hello everyone, just wanted to give you a quick update video on the TMD area. As you can see, I've made some progress since the blank wooden board. I've got the concrete bases in, here and one over there as well. So this one's actually all finished, and I've cleaned up the lines in between, and those locos got in under their own power, well, electricity anyway, as it were. This one and this one, we still need to clean the lines up so that we can get locomotives in. The ballasting I actually did this morning, so that's still quite wet around there, so that needs to be that needs to dry overnight. Then we can hoover off all this loose ballast down here that we've got lying around. I painted the board grey after I'd laid the ballast for this line. That was so that I didn't need as much scatter. We could lose bits and pieces and still have a decent background. So I've got to go over these bits once the ballast is dry, just to tidy that up a bit. So just to give you an idea of how I want the building's laid out, I've got a double shed there with some loco jacks. This is the fuel area here, another double shed, and the coach or loco wash here. That's the single line shed, which I've kind of altered a little bit down there. It was going to go on that line there, but unfortunately I made a mistake with my measurements and now it doesn't fit. So it just kind of sits there now with the fuel lines and things. That's just a workshop now. I think that now looks out of place. I might replace that with something else. It looks a bit silly next to the other buildings, so I might move that off down the steam shed area. Painted the buffers, they're all glued in and then ballasted in as well. This is all kind of scenic scatter that's put straight on top of the wet ballast, so that hopefully will dry in place. I'm going to have a road coming along here, just to give access to this building here and here, and then some fencing that goes around here to separate off the TMD from the kind of the workshop and office space over there. I've started to use these signs. I've got one in over here, and just in there, I don't know whether you can see, but there's some detail gone onto the walls inside there. The other buildings will have similar detail applied from this sheet, which I actually got from the Waverley model exhibition or show. So you can see the... Oh, if my hand didn't wobble so much, probably that would be in focus. And then we've got some more of these graffiti signs to go all over the place. I've got a couple of packs of those, just various bits and pieces. So you know, it will start to look kind of like a real TMD where the hooligans have broken in and covered everything. So I just want to give you a quick look down here, and the locos come in, and it is properly rail height. So I'm pretty pleased with how that's come out. Now another thing I've purchased, and I want lots of these eventually, but I just bought one, is this light. It's a proper working light. I only bought one so far, in case I blew it up, and once they're wired together I can blow them up, they all blow up. So just the one so far, and these are going to be dotted all over the place, just to provide some illumination. I've drilled the holes where the cablings are going to run for the various switches and things. We've got a little bit of blue cable sticking out there. These are independently powered from the rest of the layout, and I've got the controller which was going to sit here on the board. I didn't know what to do with this space. I thought about filling it with buildings and things, but the scene's already busy enough, I thought. So we're just going to have the controller straight on there, and it's a 4-track controller, so 2 lines over here, this one and this one, independent control from the transformer, so we can do some shunting in here and here while things are running around the main line. The other two controllers are going to power up the long coach sidings over there and the steam shed. So the next power loop will come in to just about here, so this is all then live down here. So again, we can shunt things around in there. And it also lets me run things up this line straight into the shed from the other shed. So that's pretty much it so far. Oh, apart from this, I turned that road to go off that way. So this is going to all go green fields, etc. over here with a big security fencing. Still haven't found that yet. Apparently you can get chain link fencing. Still looking. But some nice security fencing down there and over here. Oh, there's some more buffers. This is just a little storage siding down here with all kind of grass and overgrown stuff on the end there. Buffers, both sets painted red. I haven't bothered with buffers around the back here because the rails just end, and once that load goes into the shed, it's not actually going to go very much further because it basically runs into a dead end on the concrete, or filler as it is in this case. Need a new one of these. This is broken. There we go. I don't know what happened to that. I think it got squashed in the box. Tried to repair it. Looks a bit of a mess. Fell apart again. They're pretty cheap, so another one of those I think. I've got another set of these loco jacks that are going to go over here, and then we need to fill it with people and vehicles and lights, and that's pretty much what I've done so far. I'll just stand back somewhat, give you a bit more of an overview. There we go. So I'll come back again in a few weeks' time, and hopefully we'll have the working lights, we'll have the transformer in place. I'll have cleaned up the ballast because that still needs to be done once it's dry. Just pick over the rails, take out all the stones that have fallen into the wrong places, clean up the two concreted areas over there so that the trains can, or locos can roll in to both of them, and we'll show you some shots of things moving around in there. Can't at the moment because it's all still wet. And then once that's done, it's working that corner, and then back to the scenic break. I've kind of taken apart my old effort. I put it up there, it looked a bit rubbish. It just looked too high as a big slab of walling, so that's come down again. I didn't go all the way to the effort of gluing it down, which is a good job. So another idea for that, I've got to come up with something else. That's pretty much it. Oh, and the whole thing needs a tidy up still. But there we go. New purchase actually, while we're filming. I bought the Dapple HST book set in Midland Mainline, or East Midlands Trains actually, livery. So there's a coach and a power car. I put it with the Midland Mainline ones, just to make a complete rake up. And the other power cars down there. They actually run okay around the layout. Pretty pleased with how they go. And once the shed's all dry and finished, we'll see some HSTs in there, no doubt, and getting a bit of a service. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll talk to you in a couple of months, or weeks actually. Bye.